Oh goody, look at this. Okay, I like doing, taking this out and doing a video right here by the back door. So that, there's the back door, one of them. So anyway, this way we can all see colors really well. And we don't need artificial lighting. It's about 92 degrees in this garage. Probably outside it's about 100 already, and maybe more than that. I think it's expected to be more than that today. So these turned out well. These are the little, let me see, I gotta figure out if I'm on camera or not. It's in a kind of a new spot. These are those little watercolor rinsing brush bowls. Brush rinsing bowls. I'll get it right. And that turned out quite nice, didn't it? That's just white underglaze on the inside with a clear glaze over it. And that works really well, especially for the interior. I don't have a problem usually with underglazes running, but they will move. And so, wasn't familiar with the white. I didn't know what it would do, so I strictly kept it to the inside on that. And here's another smaller one. That looks more like a bonsai pot to me. And that may be what it grows up to be. And I wiped the glaze away from the edge because that makes it easy to transition from one color to the next without trying to just paint right up to the line. It's good if you can have some kind of demarcation. And these are those bowls. I made a video on these, adding the foot, or throwing the foot on the bowl after the bowl is made. And I think I called it afterthought, or I don't remember what I called it, but I'll figure it out and I'll probably post it, put it in the video somewhere. But this is sea salt. I love that with the speckled clay because it really gives you two colors, kind of a warm brownish color and then a cool gray color against crystals, and then with the speckles on the inside there. That looks great, doesn't it? Oh, and that's that sea mist, and I'm stuck on that stuff. It is really good. Okay, and here's another one. This one isn't as tall, just a little different. Each piece kind of talks to you and tells you what it needs or what it wants. This bowl is laid out just a little more as well. This one is more like a mixing bowl. This is an old bowl that's been sitting around the studio for a couple of years, probably 5 years. This is porcelain, and this is what sea salt looks like on white clay. So you just get the little cool gray specks in it, plus whatever is in the crystals to make it have that kind of I'll get up real close there. So that, and it's got a little bit of texture on white clay, but not nearly as much as, let me grab this one back. It actually, to feel of it, the texture isn't real pronounced, but it has a lot more visual texture. That's the difference right there. You can tell. You can pause the video so you can really look close if you need to. But that cool gray really goes well with any kind of a blue glaze that you're using on it. So this is more like a I don't know, mixing, serving. Could be fruit salad, be pretty. Some oranges, some little mandarin oranges, and some marshmallows, and so all that stuff they put in fruit salad. Here it is on a smaller bowl. Same thing. Here's another brush rinsing bowl. This one is taller, just has a different profile to it, as you can see. Same thing on the inside, the white underglaze with clear over it. Now, let's see. Oh, here's another one of the little different. I tried to make two of them that kind of nested inside of each other that sort of were the same here. And this bowl is very shallow as well. So that turned out real well. I think these kind of bowls are so elegant, and they really look good when you're serving something. Even if you're eating something like ice cream, you can hang on to the bottom of it without freezing your hand. Boy, that would feel good right now. Anyway, they're handy and they're elegant. Okay, some little stuff here. Let's get to the little stuff. This is the little lid that I think, I made it the color that would fit on any of these little bowls, and it won't slide off because it's got that little ridge right there. But I don't know, this is another one of those things that was laying around the studio for a while, and I thought, well, I'll just do that the same color. And on here, this one I put a little Shino cream drizzle. Shino cream is not pure white. It's got kind of a yellowish tint to it. Oh, that looks nice. There it is on that little brush rinsing bowl, and that looks pretty good on there, doesn't it? It actually fits quite well too. Okay, let's see if I can get in here. Here is a spoon rest with Shino cream drizzled over the sea mist. I'll set these over there. This is Tiger Eye on Speckled buff, and it did really different from this. I don't know why. This is Tiger Eye as well on the same kind of clay, but I put a little bit of Smoky Merlot on top of just around here. I just wanted it to drizzle a little bit, and it turned it almost black all the way everywhere, and I just don't get that yet. Here is one of these little candle holders, and I'll show you what these are for when I get the bottom part of it out. This is to put a little, those little tea light, I think they call it. But boy, that copper float really has a lot of shiny stuff in it this time. But this is also Tiger Eye. And it has a little Shino cream on it. That's these little drizzles here. And then some Smoky Merlot over here. Maybe this was kind of an experiment because it's got a crack in the bottom. It's way too thin. And so I just thought, well, I'll make a test thingy out of this. And that's what I got. It looks like the Shino cream really kind of looks nice on there. I'm not so wild about the Merlot. But we can stick these over here. Here's one of my little flower frogs. If you remember the flower frogs, everybody's going, what? Flower frog, what's that? So this is the one that has the ridge that fits inside of another thing. Let's see what that looks like inside. We'll see if it fits one of these little bowls. So see, that'll fit on top, but it won't slide off. I mean, it's pretty sturdy. And put water in there, and you can put short stems, because usually when little kids bring you flowers, they don't think about what's going to happen to it. They kind of bring you one where there's almost no stem, which is just precious, but it happens. Gotta get a drink. Gotta stay hydrated and keep your electrolytes up. Now this one, interesting how it broke over the texture, because, let me get out of my light here. This has sea breeze on it, but I put that, what is it, moon glow or some kind of, glow worm underneath it, which is kind of a real neon yellow, and the glaze broke over the texture and left the yellow, which is kind of interesting. It's nice. This is another flower frog, and it's got the 3 little doodahs on the back of it to help keep it in place. This is a brush holder. I don't think I have any brushes out here. Let me see what I have. Okay, pretend this is a brush. So this works this way. All this is a twisted strap of clay, and I put a little ball on each end to sort of keep it from rolling around, and the brushes go on there like this. And there's a ballpoint pen, and that's, I know that's not a brush, but, and then if you have one of these little brush rinsing bowls to go with it, you have a really nice set that you could give somebody who does watercolor. And this would be a lovely gift for someone who does that kind of painting. Because most of us won't buy these kind of things for ourselves. So again, it's just a strap of clay that's twisted, kind of keep it sort of evenly spaced across there. Wipe the glaze off the bottom and just plunk her down. Now, you could also make this a lot longer. This one probably would be full of brushes at my table. Alrighty, so I tried my hand in making a spoon. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but that's also Shino cream right in there. It's kind of a yellowish. The yellowish cast to that Shino cream kind of, I don't know, it doesn't clash with the clay once it's fired. So that's a good thing. I can dig into my chaga tea and get just the right amount on the end of the spoon, and it'll look pretty sitting on the side. And so this is simply a ring. I'm going to be able to set one of the Friends bowls in here, and I don't know if there's a Friends bowl under here. We'll check and see, and if there is, I'll show you how that works. Okay, now here is a Quilter's pin cushion, and it's a Quilter's pin cushion because the little pin cushion is going to be fairly small. Quilters do not use a lot of pins like a dressmaker does, and it's pretty. And if you don't like it for a pin cushion, you could always stick a candle in it, right? There's always something you can use it for. This is the top part of a teapot heater, and I'll show you. Here's the profile. Let me get my hand out of the way. There's the profile, and I'll show you that also when we dig down in here and see what else is in here. Okay, I'm gonna take this shelf out. I probably ought to get it from over here. You think, oh, she left that one empty. No, I grabbed something out of there at the last minute that I decided not to fire because I didn't want it to do this. I realized that the glaze was too thin, and as you can see, this one ran over in the last one. So anyway, I grabbed the other one out of there so it couldn't. I'm gonna wash it off and start over. And there's just a little, this is Arctic Blue up here at the top. It has a little bit of kind of an electric color, and that's just a sponge holder. Here's another Quilter's pin cushion or a candle holder. This is Smoky Merlot with, it looks like it might be Arctic Blue around here too. Planter, silverware drainer. See the little hole, the little mouse house down here? That lets the water drain out. Let's see if I can get that on camera. See, I plugged it up with my little finger and now it's open. So those are cute. Those sell real well. Everybody can use one for toothbrushes, hairbrushes, silverware, paint brushes, and whatever. Here's another one of those brush rinsing bowls. Okay, let me clean this off. And I'll get this shelf down. I can't believe it's so hot. I love these advancer shelves. They're so lightweight, and I just don't kill myself trying to lift them out of there. I'm going to order a couple more as soon as I can. Whee! There's some more stuff. Let's get these, and these, and these. I probably don't need to, but I always put a piece of cardboard in between my shelves in case there's something sharp. And let's see, we got some pigs and my little pitcher and cream. How cute. Here is the little cutie pie. I'm gonna have to pound that off of there, but I'll do it in the house because I don't have really a soft place for it to fall out here. So there's the little pitcher, cream pitcher. Whoops. And here's the sugar that goes to it. Aren't those cute? Okay, I'll show you those when I bang the top off of this one. Okay. All right, let's see what else is in here. I'm going to move you down. Okay, and then here is another pitcher. I think I showed you guys these when they were greenware or maybe bisqueware. That is beautiful. I love that. Came out really well. Let's see, the sugar that goes to it. So that's really nice. I'll do a little finishing on that because that's a pretty tight fit right there. This one I was afraid to glaze it with the lid in place because it was really a tight fit. And here's another one of the flower frogs. This one will just sit right inside the edge of the cup or whatever you put the flowers in.